In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what you're going to be getting when you buy the Street Fighter V Collector's Edition guide. There's going to be three things that come with it, and you see them right here. The first one is the guide itself. It's a hardcover guide, and let's see, it has a lot of pages in there. So that's the cover of it right there, and then the back just has Street Fighter V logo on it, hardcover. Then it also comes with this art print of Ken and Ryu. You can probably frame this. It's the top of it is kind of like glossy, kind of like when you actually have a photo, like in real life, a real life photo. It's glossy like that. You can kind of see it. And then the outside is it's kind of suited for you to like put it in a frame. Pretty cool. And then if we can just move this over here, you also get a couple of other things. You get a mobile version of it. There's a code in the back, which you guys did not see, where you put it on the website, you enter it in their website, and you get a code to download the e-version of the guide. And then also it tells you on the top what it includes for the collector's edition hardcover guide with exclusive art, the 60-page art gallery for Fang, Laura, Necalli, and Rashid. The collector's edition e-guide includes updates for 1 year, and then the art print that you guys just saw right there. So let's kind of just move these over and just a quick look at the guide itself. So let's see. So the beginning, so this is pretty much what you're going to be getting. You're going to get the glossary, which is pretty much going to tell you the terms like footsies, cancels, dash, all that stuff, frame trap. It's going to go in depth on everything there. That's about 40 or so pages. Then you have a couple of pages for each character, and those, what you're going to see in those, wow, okay, so I just kind of opened to the beginning for Karen, so it'll tell you like how much health they have, just a lot of stats, the V gauge, a lot of stats, a lot of numbers. It gives you the frame data for every move, and it's pretty useful. It also goes in depth. There's a section in the back where it tells you on how to play against each fighter. So not necessarily the matchups. For example, it's not going to go into detail, hey, Ken versus Ryu, what you should be doing, but more like how to defend against Ken, how to defend against Ryu, so on and so forth. So the whole middle part is just like the frame data for all the moves and just in depth on each character. Then the matchups is what I was just talking about, which is what they kind of go into detail. If we can open it for 38, they kind of go into detail on how to beat certain characters. So tips for specific characters. So bashing Birdie. So it's just going to give you, like some advice on what to do, what's unsafe for this character. And they do it for each one. So you got one for Cammy, Chun-Li, stuff like that. And then finally the art section in the back. It's just going to, I think it's like the concept art, yeah, on how the characters first started. So as you can see here for Laura, she looked way different than she does now. And then you see, they just kind of come up on the final look on her. So it's a pretty cool guide. I'm not a strategy guide person, but I do recommend getting this just for all the data itself. If you're trying to take Street Fighter V serious, this is a good pickup right here. Even though you can pretty much find this information online, it's still nice to actually have a book with all of it in it, and then you can take it wherever you want to go just to read it. Like I'll be reading it at work on my breaks and stuff, so it works out for me. But just a lot of valuable information, the frame data, just advice, the glossary, everything. So it's a good pickup. It retails for $39.99, and you get the guide. You also get the little art print, and then the downloadable e-version for your phone. So that's pretty much it. It's a nice guide. I suggest you get it if you're a Street Fighter fan. just brush up on your skills and all that good stuff. And you know, it in my opinion, it's worth a purchase.